If you haven't heard already, Callaway released a triple track putter this year, 2020. They just arrived at the Calabasas Golf Academy. So we're gonna give them a little test drive today, and I'll let you know what I think. I've played the entire last season with the Stroke Lab V-Line, which I really loved. The V-Line is center shafted, and I really like that. So we'll see if I can be convinced to make a change in my putter. I putt pretty well with this. It has an Odyssey Stroke Lab shaft, so I noticed that really helped me with my distance control when I'm mishitting putts. So I'm going to take some of the new triple track putters from Odyssey through my favorite drills that I use to warm up when I'm getting ready to go play, and we'll see which ones jump out at me as the best, or my favorites. The first drill is going to be from 6 feet. I'm going to set up 4 putts from north, south, east, and west of the hole. That'll allow me to get a good look at breaking putts both ways, and also uphill and downhill. V-Line. I decided to start with my own putter to just get a feel for the greens, as I didn't really warm up prior to filming this video. The 2-ball blade. The Marxman. The double wide. So far, these two are the top performers and my favorites. The Marksman looks and feels really obvious where your putter face is aligned. The double wide just made me feel like I was totally in control, like I could just pop them in the hole one after another. Let's quickly talk about some of the technology behind these putters. So the three lines, the triple track technology which they transferred over from the golf ball, deals with something called vernier hyperacuity. I'm no Bryson DeChambeau, but go ahead and Google it if you want to know more about it. The gist of it is it taps into your ability to discern between disalignment. Stolen from Wikipedia. So it's real obvious, in other words, if your putter face is pointed in a different direction than the golf ball, and assuming you can set your golf ball near your target, then it's really helpful in determining when you're misaligned. Second is the Stroke Lab putter shaft, which they brought into the line last year. It's a multi-material shaft. They save 40 grams in the shaft, and they redistribute it to the grip of the putter and the head of the putter, and it just brings you improved tempo and consistency. This putter, the last modification they made to this putter, had to do with the micro hinge insert, which they've also used in the past for several generations. This one they call the micro hinge star insert, and basically it's just going to bring a firmer feel and an enhanced sound at impact. Next, I'll move on to a drill where I putt from 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30 feet, increments of 6 feet, and see how I can do with the distance control. First up will be the Stroke Lab putter. Alright, pretty good speed control with this guy. Next up will be the 2-ball. Perfect speed. Nice. I hit the tee here, otherwise I think that putt was going in. Redo. The putter face felt great from the very get-go, and I felt a difference in my ability to control the distance. Next up, the 2-ball blade. The 2-ball blade also felt really solid. Mishit that last one off the bottom of the putter a tad, and it didn't hurt me at all. Obviously a couple of them went in to get the speed right to give it a good chance to go in. I like that one. Next up, the Marxman. Felt really comfortable with the Marksman. It stood out to me again. Great distance control, but just an awareness of the line. Really good stuff. Next up, the double wide. I didn't feel quite as controlled in terms of distance with the double wide, and also my alignment seemed to get a little bit wayward. I'll start with the Marxman. I'm just gonna roll a few here with the top two favorites of mine, the double wide and the Marxman, just so you can see a little closer what they look like in action. Yeah, see, I align this ball left. It just kind of gives me a sense of where I'm aligned and if I'm misaligned. This doesn't look perfect match between the two, but I feel like right center. Yeah. I could see this being really beneficial for people, one, to just develop an awareness of their alignment. For those who already know where they're aimed, they can feel it when it's off. For those who really need help developing their ability to aim and align, this will be a huge, huge help. All right, let's roll a few with the double wide. I don't even think I set the ball up squarely there, but I still just feel great with this double wide. Feels like I have all the control in the world. I know exactly where it's gonna go. Awesome. After rolling some putts with these, I really liked the Marxman, both for obvious alignment during the short putts, and I felt like I had really nice control over the speed of the putts from a distance. The Triple Track 10 is the other putter that I didn't get to test with today, unfortunately. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that feels as well. If you're going to go through a putter fitting, and I recommend that you do, at least get the size that's appropriate for you. The length really helps you get into a good posture. But it's also, worth doing some testing of your own. Definitely, you want to see what jumps out at you and what feels good to you. There's a lot of individuality in putting, and so finding the putter that speaks to you is a big deal. I realize there are a lot of good videos out there and good content that you can be watching, so I appreciate you taking the time to watch mine. I'd love to hear comments on what you're putting with currently, and if you get a chance to pick up a Triple Track and try it, I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know if it's helpful to you. For those of you that are new subscribers, welcome. Please leave a comment and tell me what sort of video you'd like to work with. In fact, if you're a new subscriber, leave your username in the comments and tell me what type of video you'd like to see, and I would be happy to make a video just for you. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.